Hi there, my name is Alec Baldwin. This is the third year that we traveled to New York with my family. We stayed overnight in this building for nearly a week. Early in the morning, we saw a picture called Rodney Dangerfield Club. There was a picture of the Rodney Dangerfield between Jim Carrey and Jay Leno from Jay Leno's show. I've never been here for a long time, and that's okay that we can't go there. My father and I were exercising around in Central Park and we saw Balto's statue, dedicated to the indomitable spirit of the sled dogs that relayed antitoxin 600 miles over rough ice across treacherous waters through Arctic blizzard from Ninando to the relief of stricken Nome in the winter of 1925. Endurance, fidelity, intelligence. My dad took a picture about me close to bear statues. For days in New York, my family and I went on subway bus ride. Next, I traveled to Bronx Zoo with my father. So far, we took pictures of Malayan tapir, the Timid tragopan, and the Ebony langur, the turtle, the duck, the snow leopard, the Komodo dragon, a mangrove snake, the herd of bison, the ferocious Nile crocodile, the golden lion tamarin, Andean condor, the Toco toucan, the polar bear, giraffes, and my favorite, the sea lions are watching and say hello to us. Sea lions are very good swimmers when people love them. I'm right in front of the African wild dog enclosure, but the wild dogs are hibernating, so I'm so sad. We had a good photo of Olaf between me and Andrea. The next day, we'd been to the Museum of Natural History. Before we go to the museum, Nicola, Andrea, and I were in front of the Balto statue. We took photos of the dinosaurs sometimes. One of the photos that I took are the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Triceratops. This is me and my father, which is right in front of the new dinosaur exhibit. It's called Titanosaur. It's the largest dinosaur in the world. We were very excited about it. Other pictures that I took are the African wild dogs, African elephants, the mighty gorilla, Columbus monkey, addax, James buck, a Bengal tiger, macaroni penguins, elegant walrus, and the blue whale, the magnificent creature. After the museum, we saw the art gallery in the art museum. Sometimes we took photos. Denise, my sisters, my mom, and my dad and I watched the Broadway show called Aladdin. Next day, we traveled to World Trade Center. It's the brand new tallest building in New York. This is Nicola and Andrea. We're right in front of the buildings are doing construction until the brand new ones in the future. When we are on top of the World Trade Center, we saw a lot of buildings all around here in New York, including Empire State Building. We took a lot of photos of every kind of buildings. When we looked around, this is a wonderful place called Manhattan. There's a Statue of Liberty on the island, close to New York. When we were on top of the World Trade Center, me, Andrea, and my father were picture taken. After the World Trade Center, my family and I went to Wax Museum that we took a lot of photos. Morgan Freeman is right between my sisters, Nicola and Andrea. This is me with Dorothy. The Incredible Hulk when he's ready to kidnap me. Rudolph Giuliani. John Wayne. Martin Luther King Jr. Stevie Wonder. SpongeBob. Jonas Brothers. Johnny Cash. Matthew Broderick. Robin Williams. And Chuck Berry. My sisters and I were inside of a head of Liberty statue. My parents took up photos about me and my sisters took turns to be President of the United States of America. After the Wax Museum, my family and I watched the Broadway show called Fun Home. It's time for the Westminster Dog Show for 2 days. On the first day at the Westminster Dog Show, my parents and I gave the poster to David Fry about 12 Best Show winners in Central Park, including beagles are my favorite and my dad's favorite in Newfoundland. My parents and someone took a photo of me and David Fry held on the poster. We had the best part at Westminster Dog Show. I gave the acrylic to Will Alexander about Miss P Best Show winner. I gave painting to Scott Summer about Gus the Great Swiss Mountain Dog. Look at the elkhound whose smiling face. The Lochan is entering the breed competition. Border Collies were standing in the breed competition. I'm going to paint Moses the Black and Tan Coonhound and Riot the Skip Key. This is the first night of the Westminster Dog Show. This is me and my sisters and my mom and dad at the dog show. Here are the hounds here today are the Basset Hound, the Dachshund, Moses the Black and Tan Coonhound, who handled by Zach Helmer, the Rhodesian Ridgeback, Victoria the Beagle, Lucy the Borzoi, and Peter Parker, the Canadian PBGB who handled by Will Alexander, was shown Miss P last year at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. Pat Craig Trotter with the Elkhound Duffy and Will Alexander with Peter Parker the PBGB were in the final cut. Lucy is the top winning Borzoi in Japan and won the Hound group. The toy group is up next are Danny the Pomeranian, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, the Chinese Crested, the Pug, one of Tammy's favorite, and Panda, the Shih Tzu One toy group. The non-sporty group is up next are the Dalmatian and Annabelle the Bulldog, which is crowd favorite, won the non-sporty group. It's time for the herding group, Australian Cattle Dog, Rumor, the German Shepherd dog. The miniature American Shepherd is one of 7 new breeds to Westminster Dog Show this year. Preston the Poodle, and the Pembroke Walsh Corgi. Rumor is the #1 dog in 2015. Crowd likes the German Shepherd dog, named Rumor, won the herding group tonight. Charlie the Skye Terrier won the breed for 3 years. And Bradley the Smooth Fox Terrier won the Terrier group here at the National Dog Show in November 2014. On the second day at the Westminster Dog Show, we gave the other poster to Gail Miller-Beischer about the painting. I'm going to take pictures before I'm going to paint the Newfoundland and the Doberman Pinscher. This is Gus, the Greater Swiss Mountain Dog, who won the breed at Westminster Dog Show 4 years in a row. He's a great champion, Derby Dale's toast with gusto. He's #1 Swissy in New York Dog Show. Dad, are you going to cheer him? He is owned by Sue M. Copeland. He is handled by Scott Summer, who's shown 2 other dogs. JR, the Bichon Frise, won Best Show in 2001, and Stump, the Sussex Spaniel, won the title in 2009. Gus is a great champion show dog. Scott Summer will keep on going with Gus. I hope he'll compete against 2,700 dogs in 2017. I believe Gus will win Best Show next year. This is me with Gus. I had a great time. One of the new breeds this year is the Lagotto Romagnolo. The tail of the Portuguese spot dog that looks like truffle a tree. This is the second night at the Westminster Dog Show. This is me with my sisters and my parents are watching at the dog show. Sophia Rogers was showing the American Fox out and she won the competition of junior showmanship. Next up is the Sporting Group, Angus the Columbus Spaniel. Sadly, the Golden Setter, who handled by Will Alexander, was shown Miss P last year. The Labrador Retriever is one of the most popular breeds in America, and CJ, the German Shorthair Pointer, won the Sporting Group this year. Next up is the Working Group are the Rottweiler, the Akita, the Magnificent Commodore, Bogey the Samoyed won Reserve Best Show at the Kennel Club of Philadelphia in 2014 and handled by Andrew Green. And Gus the Greater Swiss Mountain Dog, who handled by Scott Summer, who's shown Stump in 2009 and JR in 2001. My favorite is the Swissy, and my dad's favorite is the Newfoundland in the semi-final. Bogey the Samoyed won the Working Group here today. And the Terrier Group is at last are the Miniature Schnauzer, the Border Terrier, the Standard Manchester Terrier, the Russell Terrier, the Kerry Blue Terrier, and Charlie, the Skye Terrier, won the Terrier Group's second year in a row. He won the National Dog Show last year. And finally, it's time for the best show. Our Rumor, Charlie, Annabelle, CJ is Carly's grandson. He's so incredible. Bogey, Lucy, and Panda. Rumor, the top winning German Shepherd dog in 2015, who handled by Kent Boyles. She won the group this year with 6 other dogs in the lineup. I focused on the camera when Rumor did amazing.
Yay, Rumor!
Kent Boyle showing his dog. I cheered my 2 favorite dogs. My second favorite is Carly's grandson, CJ, the German Shorthair Pointer, who owned by Valerie Nunez Ackerson.
Rumor!
The dogs did amazing.
Dad, what do you think? German Shepherd dog's really cool.
Rumor!
I cheered for Rumor, my favorite hunting dog, to win at Westminster. But I think Richard Mead was the best show judge who picks the different dogs.
2016 is the German Shorthair.
And that's okay that Rumor didn't win this year at Westminster. Maybe she'll try again to win at Westminster next year. Lucy, the Borzoi, won Reserve Best Show in 2016. And CJ, the German Shorthair Pointer, won Best Show at the Westminster Dog Show this year. I was very proud of Valerie Nunez Ackerson showing CJ. After the dog show, we arrived from New York to Gimli. It was a great day.